blades in death so fist. We leave no witness, spare no crew. Each ray paints the ocean blue. A roar of fire, a final cry. Another ship to bleed and die. Our banner flies, their fates we break. Behind us trails the crimson wake. Crimson wake where the fallen sleep. The sea runs red, the silence deep. No prayers, no graves, no last goodbye. Just blood and foam beneath the sky. A roar of fire, a final cry. Another ship to bleed and die. Our banner flies, their fates we break. Behind us trails the crimson wake. Crimson wake where the fallen sleep. The sea runs red, the silence deep. No prayers, no graves, no last goodbye. Just blood and foam beneath the sky. Their treasures fill our oaken hold, but we seek more, a gleam of gold. The thrill of war, the cannon's bite, the scream of steel in dead of night.
Their treasures fill our oaken hold, but we seek more than gleam of gold. The thrill of war, the cannon's bite, the scream of steel in dead of night.
A roar of fire, a final cry. Another ship to bleed and die. Our banner flies, their fates we break. Behind us trails the crimson wake. Crimson wake where the fallen sleep. The sea runs red, the silence deep. No prayers, no graves, no last goodbye. Just blood and foam beneath the sky. Storms may come and ships may fall, but none escape the reaper's call. Our legend grows with every ray, in crimson lines forever laid. Crimson wake where the fallen sleep. The sea runs red, the silence deep. No prayers, no graves, no last goodbye. Just blood and foam beneath the sky. Wake where the fallen sleep. The sea runs red, the silence deep. No prayers, no graves, no last goodbye. Just blood and foam beneath the sky. Those may ships may fall, but not escape the reaper's call. Our legend grows with every raid, in crimson lines forever laid. Final crimson line forever laid. Ink of leather, worn and torn, a real bond of blood and scorn. And promised gold was whispered fate. On every step seals darker hate. We sailed through storms, through ghostly moans, past jagged reefs and some bleached bones. Each mark, each clue, a twisted chest. No treasure here, just death's cruel test. The map of lies, a cursed path. It lures with gold and strikes with wrath. A pirate's dream, a devil's snare. Beware the truth that hides in there. Leather worn and torn, a real born of blood and scorn. It promised gold and whispered fate, but every step seals darker hate. We sailed through storms, through ghostly moans, past jagged reefs and some bleached bones. Each mark, each clue, a twisted chest. No treasure here, just death's cruel test. The map of lies, a cursed path. It lures with gold and strikes with wrath. A pirate's dream, a devil's snare. Beware the truth that hides in there. The map of lies, a cursed path. It lures with gold and strikes with wrath. A pirate's dream, a devil's snare. Beware the truth that hides in there. This map was drawn from haunted dreams. It led us to a hollow grave where none but shadows misbehave. Runs red, the paper screams. This map was drawn from haunted dreams. It led us to a hollow grave where none but shadows misbehave. We lost our crew, we lost our mind to riddles, cruel and traps designed. A price too high for lustful eyes who chase the map of cursed lies. Final map of lies, a cursed path. It lures with gold and strikes with wrath. A pirate's dream, a devil's snare. No soul returns from hidden lair. No soul returns from hidden lair. No soul returns from hidden lair. Yeah. Rise through morning haze. Our warships wrapped in crimson lace. We strike like thunder from the deep. No time to pray, no time to weep. The sea ignites beneath our feet as cannon fire and chaos meet. Their banners fall, their spirits cry. We rule these waves beneath the sky. Black sails burning skies where the fearless live and the coward dies. Flames above and blood below. To the depths our enemies go. We hear no mercy in the gale, just screams and steel and broken sail. No flags of truce, no calls for peace. The war will rage till pulses cease. We hear no mercy in the gale, just screams and steel and broken sail. No flags of truce, no calls for peace. The war will rage till pulses cease. Beneath our feet as cannon fire and chaos meet. Their banners fall, their spirits cry. We rule these waves beneath the sky. Black sails burning skies where the fearless live and the coward dies. Flames above and blood below. To the depths our enemies go. The kings wage wars for crown and throne. We fight for seas to call our own. The fire, steel and thunder's roar. We carve our names forevermore. Final burning skies. The gods won't hear their dying cries. We are the storm, the steel, the flame. The sea itself will know our name. Know our name. a kiss of pain. He gave her trust, he gave her name. But love at sea is never tame. A dagger kiss beneath the moon. She vanished with the tide too soon. A cursed vow, a bleeding scar. Now wrath commands this ship afar. The curse of the captain's heart. A love betrayed, a soul torn apart. No star will guide, no winds will sing. Only vengeance that the waves shall bring. He sails alone through endless storm. His crew of ghosts, his hate reborn. Each night he hears her siren cry, but only rage lights up his sky. Alone through endless storm. His crew of ghosts, his hate reborn. Each night he hears her siren cry, but only rage lights up his sky. Vanished with the tide too soon. A curse and vow, a bleeding scar. Now wrath commands this ship afar. The curse of the captain's heart. A love betrayed, a soul torn apart. No star will guide, no winds will sing. Only vengeance that the waves shall bring. His heart no longer flesh and bone, but molten steel and bitter stone. And every ship that bears her name shall sink beneath his burning flame. The curse of the captain's heart. To sea and sky are ripped apart. No port shall hold, no tide shall turn. Till lost at sea is made to burn. Only vengeance that the waves shall bring. Only vengeance that the waves shall bring. We sail with ghosts in silent night. No priest of stone, no candlelight. The ocean calls, the ocean takes. We vanish in her cold embrace. No tomb awaits, no chapel bell. Just shattered hulls where sailors fell. And in the dark our stories bleed on waves and whisper of our creed. No grave but the sea, where the brave and damned are free. With salt and steel we carved our name, and to the deep we'll stake our claim. 1,000 wrecks, 1,000 bones lie far beneath the ocean's throes. We toast to death with rum and song, for down below we all belong. No tomb awaits, no chapel bell. Just shattered hulls where sailors fell. And in the dark our stories bleed on waves that whisper of our creed. No grave but the sea, where the brave and damned are free. With salt and steel we carved our name, and to the deep we'll stake our claim. 1,000 wrecks, 1,000 bones lie far beneath the ocean's thrones. We toast to death with rum and song, for down below we all belong. A thousand wrecks, 1,000 bones lie far beneath the ocean's thrones. We toast to death with rum and song, for down below we all belong. Let kings be crowned and kingdoms fall. We fear no blade, no flame, no call. For death is just a tide to ride, and we are one with ocean's pride. No grave but the sea, where the wild and bold shall be. No coffin made, no tears to cry. We'll sail beneath the endless sky. Let kings be crowned and kingdoms fall. We fear no blade, no flame, no call. For death is just a tide to ride, and we are one with ocean's pride. Saw the sails at break of day, the powder smoke, the skies are grey. Outnumbered, cornered, out of breath, but we would never flee from death. The captain stood sword to the sky, one last brother, we fight or die. No chains, no gallows, not for we, our blood shall keep the ocean free. Beneath the crimson flag we stand, no mercy, no retreat, no land. We'll die as legends, fierce and proud, with cannon roaring, voices loud. Their ships closed in like wolves to prey, but none could take our pride away. We sang as shots and fire rain, each name by iron flame engraved. The captain stood, sword to the sky. One last broadside, we fight or die. No chains, no gallows, not for we, our blood shall keep the ocean free. Beneath the crimson flag we stand, no mercy, no retreat, no land. We'll die as legends, fierce and proud, with cannon roaring, voices loud. Their ships closed in like wolves to prey, but none could take our pride away. We sang as shots and fire rained, each name by iron flame engraved. Their ships closed in like wolves to prey, but none could take our pride away. We sang as shots and fire rained, each name by iron flame engraved. Ships close in like wolves depraved, but none could take our pride away. We sang as shots and fire rain, we sang as shots and fire rain. The captain bled, but still he cried, let it be known how pirates died. And in our eyes the fire burned, for freedom we shall not return. Beneath the crimson flag we fall, one ship, one soul defying all. The sea shall keep our tale alive, forever fierce, forever wild. The tyrant's rule, the master's chain, shall bind us to this world again. When in our eyes the fire burns, as kings, though now they're dead. A shadow flew across the mast before the storm could break and blast. No crewman spoke, no bosun stirred, for all had seen the omen bird. With feathers black and eyes like coal, it perched above and knew our soul. One cry it gave and sirens fell, we knew he'd ride the tide to hell. Ravens watch, the curse begins. No hope remains, no soul that wins. The sea grows cold, the sky turns black. There's no way out, no turning back. The winds went mad, the ropes did snap. A wave like walls began to clap. The ravens circled once, then gone, but we remained, and not for long. Phenomenon. We fought the sails, we fought the mast, but time for us was fading fast. The raven's cry rang in our ears, it stirred the crew's forgotten fears. Ravens watch, the curse begins. No hope remains, no soul that wins. The sea grows cold, the sky turns black. There's no way out, no turning back. Ravens watch, the winds obey to drag a battered ship away. With every cry, the dark grew near, and every heart was drowned in fear. They say he flies where blood will spill, where hearts grow still and time stands still. So pray you never meet his wing, or hear the death he comes to sing. Watch, the tale is done. No stars to shine, no rising sun. And in the sea, our bones now lie, still haunted by that final cry. Phenomenon. Beneath the waves where the light dwells, a kingdom sleeps in sunken shells. Golden stone, a crown of rust, buried deep in ocean dust. They said the kings were cruel and vain, and cursed by gods for pride and gain. Now shadows guard their vaulted halls, and madness whispers through their walls. The drowned kingdom calls to thee, with treasure, ghosts, and mystery. But take the breath your soul to find, for none return from what they find. The captain's eyes were lit with flame, no storm or curse can halt our claim. We dive through wrecks and coral graves, chasing myths beneath the waves. The kings were cruel and vain, and cursed by gods for pride and gain. Now shadows guard their vaulted halls, and madness whispers through their walls. The drowned kingdom calls to thee, the treasure, ghosts, and mystery. But take a breath, your soul to bind, for none return from what captain's eyes were lit with flame. No storm or curse can halt our claim. We dive through wrecks and coral graves, chasing myths beneath the waves. The captain's eyes were lit with flame. No storm or curse can halt our claim. We dive through wrecks and coral graves, chasing myths beneath the waves. The trapped kingdom waits below, where secrets man was not to know. The deeper down, the less we breathe, the closer we become to race. They found the gold but lost their minds. Their bodies change with ocean's tides. I write these words for less to flee, a closer we become to race. The drowned kingdom has no throne, just screaming tides and polished bone. And if you dive where dark things lie, you shall drown and never die. Never sleep in peace. We port support our native fear, a storm of men with rum and beard. The powder burns, the battle drums, the war is sweet when morning comes. Rum and gunpowder, fire in the sky, with steel in our hands, we're ready to die. The deck runs red, the smoke rolls high, the legends are born where the brave defy. Raise the bottle, sing the roar, we'll die as pirates evermore. Let kings and cowards tremble true, for hell itself can handle crew. Fight rum and gunpowder. In the blackest hour before the tide, a captain stood with none beside. His crew was gone, his hope was thin. He made a pact so deep in sin. From shadows rose a hooded shade, with empty eyes and words like blades. One life for all, or none shall be. Will you bleed to set them free? The hand of death that night, and bound his soul in cursed right. Now sails he on with haunted breath, the pirate bound by love and death. The ocean fears his ghostly mast. He walks between the future and past. No storm can sink, no fire can burn, but peace is something he'll never earn. From shadows rose a hooded shade, with empty eyes and words like blades. One life for all, or none shall be. Will you bleed to set them free? He shook the hand of death that night, and bound his soul in cursed right. Now sails he on with haunted breath, the pirate bound by love and death. His ghostly mast. He walks between the future and past. No storm can sink, no fire can burn, but peace is something he'll never earn. The ocean fears his ghostly mast. He walks between the future and past. No storm can sink, no fire can burn, but peace is something he'll never earn. His eyes are black, his heart is stone. His laughter chills you to the bone. He'll say until the end of days, a soul devout in death's own bay. He shook the hand of death that night, and bound his soul in cursed right. Now sails he on with haunted breath, the pirate bound by love and death. Take heed, young blood, don't enter gaze, for death plays games no man repays. The sea is hers when pact is made, and ghosts will drown in their own blade. Find on the hand of death that night, no dawn, no rest, no end in sight. He sails with shouts, screams and flame, forever cursed without a name. Прощання душі. Just a rolling tide and the endless sea. Her breath was salt, her touch was cold, yet in her arms I found my soul. She calls me still in midnight dreams, with silver stars and storm-tossed leaves. No woman's voice could pull me near, like whispers only sailors hear. Whispers of the waves, soft and wild. She cradles me like a wayward child. No gold or crown could take me far from the sea and her endless stars. She kissed my wounds with foamy hands, taught me truth no man understands. Each crest a promise, every truth a test, but in her fury I found rest. rest a promise, every truth a test. But in her fury I found rest. The sea, and she has never set me free. Yet I return both bound and free, a heart that beats for mystery. Whispers of the waves, soft and wild, she cradles me like a wayward child. No gold or crown could take me far from the sea and her endless stars. So lay me down when life is done, where breakers crash and shadows run. Let mermaids sing, let tempests cry, I'll sleep beneath her endless sky. Whispers of the waves to my last breath, she'll hold me close in life and death. A sailor's heart forever bound to the sea's eternal haunting sound. Drifting shore where the fog hides evermore stands a tower lone and pale, calling ships with ghostly wails. Lantern burns a silver flame, but none return to speak its name. They say it shows the path to grace, but leads instead to death's embrace. Its lantern burns a silver flame, but none return to speak its name. They say it shows the path to grace, but leads instead to death's embrace. A voice from mist, a siren's light, it cuts the black of stormy night. But heed this tale from sailor's breath, that light may guide your soul to death. Lighthouse of the lost, beware, it shines for those who won't be spared. It sings to hearts with hope and fear, that drags them down where none can hear. The captain saw the beacons gleam and thought it was a hopeful dream. But as they sailed into the glow, the seas were cold, the winds to slow, the crews to still, and tranced amazed as time stood still beneath its gaze. And from the shore of silent screams like echoes born of broken dreams. For those with hearts ashore, promising life but never cure, a cursed flame on haunted stone that leaves the brave forever gone. Lighthouse of the lost, beware its light is death, the love or prayer, a cursed and kind of siren flame forever calling out your name. Lighthouse of the lost, beware, it shines for those who won't be spared. It sings to hearts with hope and fear, that drags them down where none can hear. Lighthouse of the lost, beware, it shines for those who won't be spared. It sings to hearts with hope and fear, that drags them down where none can hear. Saw the beacons gleam and thought it was a hopeful dream. But as they sailed into the glow, the seas were cold, the winds to slow, the crews to still, and tranced amazed as time stood still beneath its gaze. And from the shore of silent screams like echoes born of broken crews to still, and tranced amazed as time stood still beneath its gaze. And from the shore of silent screams like echoes born of broken dreams. sounds are born, where thunder laughs and sails are torn, with silver hair and eyes like fire. She sings above the tempest choir. No man who's seen her face returns. Their ships now drift where chaos churns. She waits within the spinning tide, where wind and death and fate collide. They call her ghost, they call her God. The sea obeys her every nod, but none can break her swirling chain, nor flee the kiss of ocean pain. Maiden of the maelstrom deep, queen of secrets oceans keep. She'll pull you in, your breath she'll steal, with every wave and turning keel. No man who's seen her face returns. Their ships now drift where chaos churns. She waits within the spinning tide, where wind and death and fate collide. They call her ghost, they call her God. The sea obeys her every nod, but none can break her swirling chain, nor flee the kiss of ocean pain. Maiden of the maelstrom deep, queen of secrets oceans keep. She'll pull you away, your breath she'll steal, with every wave and turning keel. She spoke my name within the gale, a whisper lost inside the hail. And though my crew begged me to turn, my soul had lit a fatal burn. I saw her rise above the swell, more beautiful than words could tell. But in her gaze I saw my end, a grave that no stone could defend. She doesn't plead, she only gives you what you need. But in all choice, a lover's breath, a swirling over spiral death. From maiden of the maelstrom deep, queen of secrets oceans keep. She'll pull you away, your breath she'll steal, with every wave and turning keel. They'll write no song, they'll mark no stone, for those she claims they die alone. But I will go with pride and grace, to vanish in her cold embrace. Final maiden of the maelstrom deep, she's mine to love, my soul to keep. No storm, no. No mercy shown, we sail with steel and hearts of stone. The crimson flag above us flies, a warning flare across the skies. A king not just for gold and fame, but for the fire, the deadly game. The code we live, the oath was swore to fight until we breathe no more. Raise the sails, embrace the fight. We live for death, we burn for night. No prayers to God, no fear, no lie. We're born to kill, we're born to die. Beneath the crimson flag we ride, with storm and blood at either side. Our blades are sharp, our